What's up everyone, Arctic here, bringing you guys some brand new Gotham City Impostors gameplay. Today, I am still using the good old Jetpack with the Thunder Dragon rocket launcher with the missiles, so I'm shooting out 3 at a time. And this gameplay, if you guys remember my last one, I talked about the Hatchet kills. You guys saw that person just got decked with the Hatchet. And I have to attribute a lot more of my success with the Hatchet to some suggestions to move it to the mouse wheel. And I talked about that a little bit last commentary, and this is one of the videos where I just go ham with the freaking Hatchet. Like, there was a lot of Hatchet deaths in this game, and I think a lot of people were really upset. And there's some shots where I'm just like testing it out, getting a feel for it, because this is still pretty early on with switching to the mouse wheel. But generally, I mean, it just feels 10 times better. So whatever you have your support item equipped to or bound to on your keyboard, I suggest switching it over to the mouse wheel, because it's freaking awesome, like unbelievably awesome. I'm still using the Down Patrol, this gameplay rifle with the red dot mod. This is a really strong rifle. I feel like it's, I talked about the Huntsman and the issue I was having where if I rapidly fan the trigger or tap the left mouse click to fire, it seemed like it was there was no recoil that I could visibly see, but it was like it wasn't connecting. And I don't know if it was because of the rate of fire that I was deciding to shoot it with or what, but the Down Patrol feels a lot better when I am trying to rapidly fire the weapon. It feels like I'm connecting with a lot more of my shots. So in general, I feel like if I was going to choose between the two, I would probably go with the Down Patrol now after playing with it a couple games in comparison to the Huntsman. I don't know how people generally feel about that, because the Huntsman was awesome to me, and it just doesn't feel as good. Another Hatchet kill. Sit down. What's that guy's name? Pani Peleli? Whatever his name is. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this gameplay. I'm just gonna throw that. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this quite a bit. Now, let me see. What else am I using? I said the Hatchet, missile. Oh, my fun facts. Still using Marksman. Still using the Horse Healthy with the Tough character type. Horse Healthy on Tough feels really good to me. I feel like the speed of the character is about where I need it to. There's another Hatchet kill. And, in terms of mobility and with this particular gadget that I'm using, the Jetpack, it just feels good. There's a couple others combinations that I really want to try with this and see how it works. One of them is not the roller skates, the inflatable souls. I think that's the one where you can double jump. I don't know if I have that unlocked yet, so I'm going to play around with that. I'm also going to be using the boarding party, which was a DLC launcher, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, which shoots out that parrot that like gets in your face and makes it really hard to move. It's basically like a stun weapon. Good for good for some laughs and trolling. I don't know what I'm going to use as my secondary weapon when I use that launcher. So any suggestions for that, let me know. I was thinking the Persuader, roller skates, and the boarding party, I think that's what it's called, for the launcher. So the idea behind that is basically to shoot the launcher, stun them, and then roll up on them with the shotgun while they're stunned and shoot them in the face, pretty much. That's how I envision it going. I don't know how it will work out. I had a pretty good idea of how I thought the Jetpack would work with the rocket launcher, but this weapon is a little bit different because I haven't really used anything that is used as a stun. I haven't used the boomerang at all. I haven't used any of the bear traps, anything like that. So this is one of the reasons I love the Jetpack. That guy had the jump on me. I was able, he was trying to knife me. It's the other thing that helped with that. But I was able to basically turn around 180 and then just start floating above him with the Jetpack and knocked him with the rockets a little bit. And this one, this death right here, I got stomped by the glider, and I noticed a couple gameplays after this there was about 3 or 4 people that were using gliders, and it might have been from this same group that might have stayed in this server. But it seems like even when I had the height advantage, people were getting stomps with the glider, and they weren't above me, on at least on my screen. So I was kind of annoyed by that. Lucky for me, there weren't too many heavies that were gliding around, or else I would have been SOL. It was just like one heavy, I think, that was gliding, and then the rest of them were like this guy. I think he's a tough. And for whatever reason, there was a few nimble people trying to use the glider with the stomp, whatever kick it is, and they weren't having very much success. So in terms of I mean, that's what I'm going to do in terms of some of my next loadouts and whatever for some upcoming videos, the boarding party and all that stuff. Now, the other topic really quick I want to talk about, and I saw this on the forums. Again, I told you guys I've been checking the forums, trying to get a feel for what people are talking about and how they feel about the game. There was a thread that I saw popped up. I think there's 2 now. Maybe one got deleted and there was a new one. I don't know. I have to look. But Gotham Impostors 2. There's another Hatchet kill. Gotham Impostors 2. Would you buy it if it was, you know, retail price? And, you know, I thought about that pretty long and hard, and some of the issues that I had with Gotham Impostors on the 360, which I think also plagued the PS3, the big one is matchmaking. So if Monolith decides to throw some weight behind fixing the matchmaking and making that whole lag and frame rate issue experience a lot better for consoles, I think it would be a pretty good purchase for, I don't know, about $60, depending on what they all offered. If it was another Xbox Live Arcade title, I might drop, you know, 1,200, 1,600 Microsoft points on it. But for PC, free to play, Gotham Impostors 2 free to play. I mean, I don't see any other reason to, you know, go outside of that, since they've already established that they're doing that. But the issue with doing a free-to-play model usually means that you're going to support the title for a very long time. You know, there's a lot of free-to-play games that I've seen that are still being supported to this day that launched, like, you know, years ago. Yeah. The point, I guess the case in point being TF2, but there's a lot of other games that are, particularly I think like MMOs that are free-to-play, that have this support from the developers that's just like ridiculous. We're talking like 6-7 years down the road, they're still supporting the game. And from what I've seen from Monolith, they have not thrown a whole lot of weight behind trying to support Gotham Impostors 2. I could be wrong, you know, I could be talking out of my ass a little bit, but I feel like that is the vibe that a lot of people feel like on the forums, and in general with the community. From what I've seen them doing, they seem to kind of just like throw stuff out there and then they don't really follow up with it. There's a freebie Hatchet kill on that on that guy. I know, I couldn't help myself, and what that ended up doing is costing me, because I tried to hatchet that guy and it wasn't happening. But yeah, you know, in terms of support, I haven't really seen Monolith throw a lot of weight behind the game. So I don't know if that's a good reflection on whether or not a Gotham Impostors 2 should happen. And then you have to think they're also developing that MOBA game, basically, what is it? Lord of the Rings. So I don't know where their focus is going to be. If that's going to be their bread and butter, if they're trying to be League of Legends, that Hatchet, oh my God, I would be so upset right there. So upset. But yeah, their Lord of the Rings thing is going to probably be like League of Legends. So, you know, I foresee them probably throwing a lot more support behind that versus trying to create another Gotham Impostors game. But I feel like the community is there. I mean, the people that have played it have acknowledged that this is a really fun game. I am one of them. I think this game is awesome. But I'm just not sure that they would put a lot of support behind fixing the issues that really plague this and making a second one a better experience. And then you have to think, what are they gonna, is it gonna be like DC Universe? Are they gonna do like a bunch of different types of superhero impressions or whatever, imposters? I don't know, a lot of questions there. So let me know what you guys think about that. Enjoyed that game. And until the next time, guys, I will catch you later. Peace.